Good morning. We are off into Oxford today, so I thought you might like to join us. I'm actually going to BBC Radio Oxford. So yeah, that's exciting. I've never been on the radio before, so I don't really know what to expect, but we're arriving at 8 o'clock with them, and I think I'm on at 8:10. So, and then after that we're going to go into Oxford because, as you guys know, we love an excuse to go to Ole and Steen and have a little mooch around the shops. Rue is chilling in the back. She's actually been kicking off. She really doesn't like being in the car lately, which has made life difficult. Like, if a journey is longer than 5 minutes, we have to be blaring nursery rhymes or the Encanto soundtrack, which, to be fair, we quite enjoy the Encanto soundtrack, don't we? Quite a few bangers on there. Instead we measure this growing pressure. She wants freedom. Hi! Oh, okay. Just frowning at mummy. Okay, radio done. That was really fun, actually. Rue was allowed to, like, be free. Well, Alex had to obviously contain her because there was a lot of buttons in there. They gave Rue, like, the, I don't know what it's called, like the spongy microphone muff thing for her to play with, and she was absolutely loving it. It was very, very sweet, very chilled, and just a nice little conversation, really. First radio experience done. I have got the driest mouth in the world. I think it's a combination of having been on radio, so like my mouth just turned raisin, and also I haven't had a drink today. I've had a little bit of water, but I haven't had much and haven't had anything to eat. Food is definitely the first port of call. Are you looking at anything? Okay, well, I am. The thing is, whenever I actually am looking for things when I go shopping, the shops are just dead, so I'm not going to get my expectations up too high. I really need to just sort my wardrobe out because I don't wear about 95% of my clothes. Post-pandemic and post-pregnancy, my style has changed and my body has changed, and none of it works, you know, so I just end up wearing sweatshirts and jeans every day, which I do like, but I don't want to wear them every day. And also, I mean, this bright white sweatshirt today is just asking for trouble. I'm probably going to spill something on myself, so you heard it here first. There it is, closed, because we're too early. It says a lot about the time that we've arrived in Oxford when the coffee shops are not even open yet. We're going to go and find somewhere where we can just sit down, Rue can come out of her pram and have a run around, burn off some energy, and then we will go to Ole and Steen in 15 minutes when it's opened. Rue's getting to that point now where she really doesn't want to go in her pram. Like, she starts to like bend her back and kick off a little bit when we put her in, and she would much rather just be free, but obviously that's a whole other stress. But it is nice to get her out and let her have a little run around, so. Freedom! What are you doing? Bye! There she goes, shouting her way up and down the path. Well, we went back to Ole and Steen for 9 o'clock, and they've said, sorry, we're going to be opening about 10 minutes late. That is not good, Ole and Steen. Anyway, we're going to go to a different coffee shop because I need to eat something desperately. Horses. Hey. We are home. Basically, we had a bit of a mare. Oxford was, I don't know why, I sort of thought, oh, it's half term, so Saturday itself might not be so busy. I don't know why I thought that. It was just as busy as always. We didn't go to Ole and Steen because they didn't open on time, so we went round the corner to this place called La Pan Kituddan. I think I've just butchered that. And we had breakfast there and we had such a lovely time. We had just a croissant and some porridge, and I shared mine with Rue. And then we were sat next to this lovely older couple and chatting away to them for like the whole time. They were so lovely. And I feel like we literally talked about everything. Like, they were asking us about Rue. We chatted about like politics and teaching and nursing and all sorts. And we left there, went round the shops. We only got one thing each. Then I would have happily just driven home, but it was getting to this point where it was like close to Rue's nap time, and I thought if she's going to fall asleep in the car, we better like give her some lunch now, and then she can sleep and carry on sleeping at home. So we went to the breakfast club, ordered some meals super quick. I got Rue scrambled egg and some toast. And we do love the breakfast club for just like a quick, easy meal, but it was not quick today. I mean, they were busy, they're always busy in there. But yeah, we were waiting for our food for like 45 minutes. And the staff in there were so lovely, and some of them actually recognised Rue and came over to say hi, which was quite sweet. So it wasn't anybody's fault as such, it was just because it was busy. And I feel like when you have a baby, you're like extra about timing, because you know that there's like such a small window of time before they turn into the devil. Trying to keep her entertained at the table for like 45 minutes before the food came, but she did absolutely devour some scrambled egg, some of my beans. Got in the car, drove home, she fell asleep pretty much straight away. She slept in the car, I transferred her upstairs, and she is asleep again. So all's well that ends well. But yeah, like I said, we only actually bought one thing, which is just typical. I went into H&M and I was looking for this particular jumper, which I'd seen online. I saw it online, I wanted it. I knew it was going to sell quickly. I didn't buy it when I first saw it, and then when I went back to check online, it was sold out. So I just thought, okay, if they have it in store, I'll get it. Went in store, found it, loved 2 colours, went to try it on, and it just looked like a sack of le poo on me, basically. That dream died. I've been doing a little bit of online shopping, and I think I'm going to do a whole video on like revamping my look and my capsule wardrobe and the pieces that I'm buying to kind of start that process. Obviously can't replace my whole wardrobe, but I am going to actually just get a whole chunk of like new staple pieces and shapes. But it is stressful, I have to say. I feel like in the pandemic I stopped caring what I look like, and then after that I became pregnant. My body obviously changed massively, and so I've come out the other side of it, and I feel like I don't really know what my style is, like what I want to look like, what suits me. If you have become a parent, let me know if you find this too. Like, I just find myself reaching for baggy jumpers, baggy jeans, or leggings every day. And I do like a little sportswear leggings look, so I need to get some nice like Adanola leggings or something, because I do think that is my Monday to Friday uniform pretty much. But I also would like to have the option of like knowing what I would reach for if I wanted to dress up a bit, knowing what I would reach for if I wanted to just look a bit more put together. And right now I just don't feel confident that I know what that is for me. So I need to do a bit of experimenting and soul searching. One thing I did buy is this knit from Uniqlo. Cotton crew neck long sleeve sweater. It's like 100% cotton, and it is so soft. Just got that nice quality feel about it, if you know what I mean. It was £35. It's got a kind of high neck. Bought some like wide leg smarter trousers, and I feel like this will look really nice with it. And then the other thing we got from Zara were these little boots for Rue. How cute are they? These are a size 6. She's actually a 4.5 at the moment, so these wouldn't fit her yet, but these were the smallest size they had. They were 40% off, so £30 down to £18. I reckon she'll be in these in maybe autumn, winter time. I have no idea how fast children's feet grow, so I might be completely wrong there. Got a couple of bits, had a lovely time letting her stroll about. She just loves it. She really has the best time. Fingers crossed she has a good sleep now, because she was knackered by the time we got her in the car. I'm gonna go and chill while she's asleep, and then I should probably exercise afterwards. Oh, that reminds me, we also bought some donuts. These are the donuts that we got from Donut Time. Alex got this one, which is called the Bruno Mars, and it's like Kinder Bueno. And then I got this bad boy, Biscoff. I usually just get plain donuts or iced donuts, but these were expensive. They were like £4.75 per donut, and they were all like the same price. So I felt like I had to push the boat out and get something that was a bit more worth the £4.75. It will probably be way too sickly for me, but I will soldier through. Also, literally just as we've pulled up home, we've realised that just down the road, there's like a big burst water pipe. They've put cones out and the vans are there. I didn't really think anything more of it. Now I just realised it means they've turned our water off. So nothing is coming out of our taps. There's nothing in the kettle. So let's hope that resolves itself soon, because I'm gonna want a cup of tea with my donut. We'll probably save these for after dinner though. I didn't buy this today, but how cute is this little jumper? I bought it for my friend's son. It's 12 to 18 months. Super cute, H&M. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna listen to my radio skit.
Do I need to be in this shot?
It's just gonna be you listening.
Aye?
Oxford's got a new internet sensation, didn't you know? One of her videos has been viewed.
It's weird hearing it back, isn't it?
Very popular baby. You might hear her in the background. Rue is in the corner, and I've given her a BBC Radio Oxford mic muff, and she's absolutely over the moon with it. This has just been so popular.
It definitely has become something that we never could have anticipated.
She has like sweet potato fries, but obviously you get all of her veggies in there, so you give her such a nutritious, healthy, balanced diet where you don't really cancel anything. How do you get over that negativity that sometimes happens?
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
We have just been and done our food shop, and I often get questions about like, can I show a food shop on TikTok? The thought of filming it just fills me with dread because I feel like it would be a real pain in the bum to film. I'm sure one day I'll get around to it, but I thought I would quickly run you through the kind of stuff we get on a week-to-week basis. So we always do our food shop on a Saturday or a Sunday for the whole week, but it doesn't take us to the next weekend, if that makes sense. So this shop is everything we'll need up to Thursday, and then I'll go again and get Friday's dinner and any other bits we might just want over the weekend. 12 bananas, oranges, apples, I like Royal Gala, what are you saying? And blueberries, also known as rhubarberries, because they are her fave. So those are the fruits I get every week, and sometimes I'll mix it up and get something extra like strawberries, grapes, etc. Or I've got a lot of frozen fruit in the freezer right now, which is what I will work our way through. So I will just thaw a couple of like mango chunks or something if I want to mix it up and give her something a bit different. I also got an avocado. We don't get one every week, but I haven't had one in a while. Thought avocado on toast would be a nice little addition. Alex and I are going to have a salmon stir fry tonight, so I got that. Now with veg, I like to get loose veg as much as possible because A, better for the planet, no plastic, and B, it's cheaper. It always works out cheaper. I got 4 potatoes for 70p. 3 of them are going to be our roast potatoes for tomorrow's roast, and then 1 of them I'll have as a jacket potato because Alex is actually going to a work dinner on one of the evenings this week, so I'll be eating for 1. And my guilty pleasure is like a really crispy, salty, peppery jacket potato, heaps of butter, tuna mayo and coleslaw. I'm already very much looking forward to that meal. Because we went late today, they didn't actually have that much loose veg. Corn on the cob and tender stem broccoli. I've got 3 lots of these because we have it with a meal in the week. I'll cook some for the roast tomorrow, and also Alex has some in his lunches for the week. And usually we would just buy 2 broccolis, but they didn't have any. No broccolis in sight. For Alex and I's dinner, we tend to have 2 stir fries and 2 meals with salad. So like Monday and Wednesday will be the stir fry meals, and then Tuesday, Thursday might be the salad meals, and that's usually with like chicken or some nice cod or whatever basically is the most cost-effective thing to get. And for the salads at the moment, we haven't been buying salad as such, but we've been buying kale. I'll make a nice crispy kale, and then we have some like olives with garlic cloves, some beetroot to jazz it up, some cucumber. And yeah, that's pretty much what we have every week, and we just mix up variations of those. And the reason for that is that it's quick, it's simple, and we enjoy that kind of food. We don't eat dinner with Rue because Rue has dinner at about 4 p.m. So I will usually eat something with her, like a little bit extra of what she's having, but it's almost like a little late lunch for me more than anything. I eat something with her just so she's obviously got that kind of like modelled eating, but then it's not really my dinner time. I have dinner later with Alex, just the 2 of us. Alex finishes work at 5, half 5-ish. He exercises after work, and then we eat dinner. So we tend to have dinner at like 8 p.m. I'm looking forward to her being awake just a little bit later, because I think then what we'll do is like Alex will get home from work, we'll all have dinner together, and then he will exercise after dinner and probably have like a little snack in the evening or whatever. I feel like that will be when we can all kind of tie into the same timetable. But right now, with her 1-year-old bedtime of 6:15 p.m, it's not happening. Loose carrots for the roast tomorrow as well. Baby bells, I always buy individual cheeses for Rue because Alex and I are not big cheese eaters. If I buy a block of cheese, it will just go off or go hard before I get a chance to use it. Whereas with these, it tends to be about the portion size I'm using for Rue, like half a baby bell, maybe a whole one, very rarely. Even when I'm cooking, I'll just grate this and use it. Cathedral City also do these individual mini cheeses. Obviously, the annoying thing then is that we've got all this individual wrapping, which isn't ideal, and I wish there were a better way, but it does mean that we're wasting less food, because if I buy a whole block of cheese, it's just not going to get used and we'll end up throwing it away. We get this mixed chili and garlic olives, and at the moment we get beetroot salad, but sometimes we get coleslaw or something. Full fat Greek yogurt. We get full fat because obviously babies are supposed to have full fat, but also it's just nicer. And we get the massive one because all 3 of us have this. Alex has Greek yogurt with protein in it every day. I just have Greek yogurt with a little drizzle of honey these days. Not every day, but I do quite like it. And Rue obviously demolishes Greek yogurt on the regs. So one of our, sorry, I'm leaning into the camera there. One of our stir fry meals we have with noodles. So we just get these medium straight to wok noodles. And then the other one we use the Thai style sticky jasmine rice, which is divine. Alex gets a little stir and sauce for some of his lunches at work. We've got some Be Good To Yourself hot cross buns because 'tis the season. I've got some tuna. This isn't a weekly purchase, obviously a 4-pack. I don't eat a 4-pack every week, but I will sometimes have tuna through the week here and there, because also a couple of days a week Rue is at nursery for like her lunch or for her dinner. So there's a couple of days I don't really have to think about for her, which is quite helpful. I've got some oats. Again, this isn't a weekly purchase, it's probably every 2 weeks because we all eat oats every day. And then we've got eggs and more eggs and more eggs. The egg shortage is pretty much down to us. Alex eats eggs every day, quite a lot of eggs. Thinks he's a bodybuilder. Obviously, Rue and I have eggs through the week. And also, I'll be doing a bit of baking this week, and it's pancake day. So we stocked up on eggs. Huge pack of chicken, and there's another pack in there as well because Alex uses them for his lunches, and we also obviously have our chicken dinners, and a full pack of salmon. I've also got a little lamb leg joint for roast dinner tomorrow. Lamb is quite expensive now. Well, actually, I feel like everything's expensive when it comes to a roast. Even the other week, we thought, oh, let's have a chicken, and just looking at the like chicken, you know, like you can get chicken in a bag things. I swear they were like £8. We also get for drinks these no added sugar sparkling flavoured spring waters. I don't know if I ever mentioned on here that I had like a serious addiction to Fanta Zero when I was pregnant. It got a little bit out of hand, to be honest with you. And then when prices skyrocketed, Fanta Zero became not a viable option for us. Cost per sip, not good. We discovered these, and these are, I think, 65, 70p a bottle. They have loads of different flavours. So this week we've got strawberry and kiwi and mango and passion fruit. And yeah, we'll just have a little glass of this with dinner, which is lovely. It's nice to have a bit of fizz. Is it the same as a Fanta Zero? No. Aldi do have their own version of Fanta Zeros, which are quite nice, and sometimes I get a little 6-pack of those when I pop into Aldi for like nappies or whatever. If you're wondering, we shop at Sainsbury's, and it's purely a location thing. It's just closer for us. But also, we did one week go out of our way to go to Aldi, and the shop came out pretty much the same. We spent about £85 a week on the Saturday to Thursday shop, so most of the week, and then about 10 when we go later in the week. So let's say £95 all in all every week. And yeah, when we went to Aldi, the shop came out at 85, even though I felt like everything I was picking off the shelves, I was like, Alex, look how much cheaper this is. We used to shop in Aldi all the time as well. I was like, oh, we should never have left Aldi. And then when we got to the till, it was the same. I don't know, make it make sense. So the other thing we got were basically trees. So Rue got some rice cakes. Love organics rice cakes, they're just so easy, and if she wakes up and her meal's not quite ready yet, she's grouchy, she needs something to tide her over. And we've also got a bar of whole nut because tomorrow we will eat dinner with Rue. We'll have our roast at about 4 with her, little lamb roast, and then in the evening we will have some hot cross buns and some whole nut to round the week off, you know. It's got to be done, hasn't it? It's got to be done. That's the food shop. I've put Rue to bed, and there's something really weird on her camera here. At first I thought it was like an orb, and now I think it's a spider. Oh my god, guys. I don't know if to go back in there and get rid of that. I've got to get rid of it. Fucking hell, I hate spiders. Now I feel really bad because I went in, it woke her up, obviously, because I'd only just put her down. She was like, what the hell? And the spider was literally a money spider. Because the baby monitor's got a kind of like fisheye wide angle lens, I guess it just made it look huge. It was the tiniest spider ever. I was just thinking, I mean, this is just me offloading some really soppy thoughts, but while I was doing the bath and bed routine, even though it's so repetitive, you're doing it every day, it's just great. Like, it's such a nice little time. I mean, we're quite lucky because Rue loves the bath. If she didn't, we probably wouldn't bath her every day. She has eczema as well, so it's always a bit of a like, oh, you have to weigh up the bath versus the dry skin that you're gonna get from bathing every day. But we have good products for her skin, and she just loves the bath so much. But I wouldn't deprive her of it. The days when we have had to put her to bed without a bath, she's been all discombobulated. So I think it really is like a key part to just de-stress her. She definitely links it with bedtime. But yeah, I was just thinking, like, one day I'm gonna realise that I'm just putting myself to bed again and not anybody else. Like, I just really want to savour it, because before you know it, I'll be back to just sorting out my bedtime. And that makes me sad. It really does. I'm double cleansing, which I always do when I wear makeup. Well, I say always, come on. Some days I'm lazy. I will always use my Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm and my face halo, and then I go in with Cetaphil Oily Skin Cleanser afterwards. I just give myself a good scrub. A lot of these products that you see, like Lumis and stuff like that, I mean, I've never used a Lumi, so I can't say for sure, but a lot of the reasons that people see like amazing skin results, so they say, is just because they're double cleansing, like they're cleansing more thoroughly. I think that's a good advert for double cleansing, isn't it? Alex has just got out of the shower, so I'll go down and have a quick shower. I know that seems odd that I wash my face and then shower, but with these eyelashes, I just don't really like washing my face in the shower because obviously you have less control basically of where that water's going. If I'm not washing my hair, I'll keep my whole head dry, get my shower cap on, keep my whole head and face dry, and clean my body, basically. It might seem weird, but it works for me. That might be it for today. Actually, I might click you back on when we try our donuts later. I keep forgetting that we have the donut and then I remember it again and I'm very excited all over again. Good morning. We were up bright and early this morning, thanks to a certain somebody. It's only 9 AM and I have already edited a load of this vlog. She's obviously had breakfast and watched Tarzan on Disney+. She doesn't really watch whole films, to be honest, but we just have it on in the background. She's just brought me over this, which actually is a really great link to what I was going to talk about next. Because you got a little play kit, didn't you? This company, Lovevery. I had seen this company advertised quite a lot. She hates when I talk to the camera. What's the matter? Do you want to read this book together? Yeah, we got sent a play kit, so I thought I would show you what's in it. Because one thing I will say is that when you look at these play kits, initially I feel like they look like just expensive, basically. I think that would be most people's concern, is the cost. So I figured if I talk through the play kit and some of the things we got, you'll hopefully be able to like have a better insight of whether it's worth it for you. This isn't sponsored. It was just a gifted item. The route is 14 months, so we got the, I think it's 13 months to 15 month kit, which is called The Babbler. And it came with quite a few toys and also a book. This one's called Bedtime for Zoe, and it's all about like the bedtime routine, basically. Good, isn't it? She brushes her teeth in that one. That's something we've been talking about a lot because somebody... Oh, all right, darling. Do you want to read it? I'll be back. First, Zoe brushes all by herself. Then it's Mummy's turn to help. Zoe's getting sleepy. Shh. I have some of the toys out, but not all of them, and I kind of have them on rotation. So I will show you the bits that are in here first. There's this ball drop, which we just think is the best, and it kept her busy for so long. Basically, it's got 4 different doors on the sides to get the balls out. You pop your hand through that one. The doors are really satisfying to open and close. It's a little bit like a toy kitchen. The balls are sensory, and the ball drop is quite satisfying too because you pop it in the top, then you've got to push. We have another ball drop and she played with it for about 0.5 seconds. She played with this one for ages. So I think that's really where this becomes kind of worth the money, is that they're playing with it for a long time because it's incorporating lots of skills, because they all open in different ways, so they're really problem solving. It just keeps her busy, so love that. Then we've also got this little bunnies in a burrow thing. So the idea is that they're posting things in and taking them out. If your baby likes taking wipes out of a packet, etc., it's that same kind of skill. The way that the burrow is designed is so that they can also be like holding it in one hand and getting the toys out with the other. So it's about them using that kind of dexterity. And I've also got some carrots in there, but that's from a different toy, which I'll show you in a second. There is your classic ring stacker. That bit is flexible, and it also has these kind of holes cut out of it to keep those in. Obviously the skill here is taking them off, posting them on, doing whatever else you want to do. There's this puzzle. As you can see, they're all circle shapes. Circles are the easiest shape for a baby to match up because there's no corners or straight lines. It doesn't matter obviously what way they put it in. And underneath each of the puzzle pieces is a smiling little child's face, and babies love looking at other faces. So, and then lastly we have this toy, which is the one that's really kind of adaptable. So it's a coin post. Babies love posting things, and obviously this takes quite a lot of skill because they have to get it at the right angle. So I do have to help her a little bit by, if she's like going like this, I'll rotate the box for her. But obviously as time goes on, she'll probably work that out herself. And then the bottom is just magnetic and you can get them back out. But it also comes with this lid, which is for posting carrots. Well done. Or you can put the carrots in there and they can harvest them back out. The silicone lids just come off and you can change them. And it also comes with this one, which is for posting like cotton buds or pencils or household items like unsharpened pencils. So that's really fun because obviously you can use it in so many different ways, and I can rotate the interest of the toy just by changing the lid. I mean, she absolutely loves posting things. And we haven't had the carrots out for a little while, and as you can see, she's finding that fun all over again. So maybe I'll change this lid. Should we put this one on here? You can pop the carrots in, can't you? And then what I'll do is I'll just put the coins away for a little while, and in a couple of days I'll get the coins back out again, and it's like they are brand new, a brand new toy. Good job. Very good. Well done. Should we get them out? So essentially we've got 6 toys. You also get this booklet, which is amazing because it has like loads of things linked to their development, activities you can do with these toys, and then a load of ideas at the back for things you can just do at home, age appropriate things you can be doing with them. It's a lot of money, but at the same time, she genuinely plays with these toys for longer and they keep her attention more than other toys I've bought. You would just have to think to yourself, like, obviously 13 to 15 months, it's covering a 3-month age range, get X amount of toys, cost per toy is like, what, £20, 15, £20. So if that's something you would spend on an individual toy, then the play kit is worth it, I would say. It's a shame they can't be a little bit cheaper and a little bit more accessible, but I do think they're worth the money in the sense that they are made well. They're obviously very closely linked to developmental phases, and you definitely get the longevity out of them. They keep her attention for a good chunk of time. I hope that kind of helps to clear up any questions you might have had. We've definitely enjoyed this play kit and got a lot out of it, and I really loved reading through all of this information. Really interesting ideas. We're just waiting for Alex in the car. We're going to drive to take Rue for a little walk. There are some lakes a little drive away from where we live with some ducks and stuff, and I just feel like it'll be nice to take her on a slightly different walk to the ones we do all the time around us. And hopefully it's not too cold today, so we might see some ducks, which I'm sure she'll enjoy. I feel like it's a nice little wholesome Sunday activity, and I feel like she'll enjoy it. I really hope the ducks are out, because she's getting to that age now where she's super inquisitive about everything and she really likes looking at animals and things like that, so she'll enjoy it if they are out, but we shall see. We had a lovely time, didn't we, Rue? The ducks were out, and I think some geese. I'm not great with identifying birds, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure that's what the bigger ones were. We are just heading back towards the car now. I think I'm going to end this vlog here. All we'll be doing this afternoon is cooking a roast and eating it, basically. Oh, God, this uphill. See you soon. Bye.